Hello everybody and welcome to round 25. Man, round 25, we're here already. We're home stretch, man. At Michigan for the NASCAR Nationwide Series race here. And boy, has this season shaped up to be a really good one. Like, this season's going crazier than I thought it would. Like, I really thought the majority of my focus was going to be on the Cup Series, and in all actuality, we're not at the chase yet, so that could be a big part of it, but trucks and Nationwide have been very, very, very fun. Nationwide's been my favorite so far, but we're getting ready to go 40 laps here at Michigan, and green flag is out. We are sitting on the pole. We only got it by like a tenth of a second. Like, it was close. Yeah, so we got a shot at really what how many wins is it? 4 in a row? We have a shot at going 5 in a row. Whoa, a little bit loose there. Had to let out of it. Wimmer, you're gonna have to just stay put for a second. Oh, we got a caution already. No, not a wreck fest like the other Michigan races. No, Wimmer, you are not leading us to the caution. You can try, but you ain't doing it. Alright, well. Another caution. We just can't seem to get to it. Everyone crossed the line. Oh, okay, never mind. I see there's a bunch of cars back there. Kozlowski, Ambrose, Hamilton, Leffler, Wallace boys, Kenny and Mike, and there's smoke on the backstretch, so yeah, we're not even gonna need tires or fuel or anything for this race, so yeah, I guess let's go check it out, see what happened. Riding on board with Mike Wallace through this crash. And I just realized I probably didn't explain a whole lot because my mic was on mute for that last replay we showed, but yeah, it was, you can see it was 4 wide. Brian came up into Brad, and just, yeah, chaos ensued from there, so yeah, so it was pretty self-explanatory, pretty visible what actually happened, so let's just get it back to the green flag. Because, yeah, this is shaping up to be an interesting race for us anyway. Breaking news. Carl Edwards is currently dropping in the standings. Why? Did he pit? Or did he get damaged? He's back in 29th. 30th. 38th. What? He's still dropping. 42nd, 1st, 40th, 39th, 38th, 36th, 35th he's in right now. So I guess he just pit. Okay, yeah, he's passing a couple cars. I guess he just pit. That's unusual, but there's a lot of traffic. Oh man, now I really hope we get another caution. Yeah, while we're under caution, we might as well take a look to see what we got set up here on the points, because we've already, you know, come back this early. So Reagan's our point leader, 72 over Edwards. Currently, Edwards is not even the biggest concern in this run here. We got, you know, just a little over 300 to catch him. I've got a good feeling we're going to catch Edwards. Reagan's now the one I'm most concerned with. 20 top 10s, 14 top 5s, 2 wins, average finish is 7.4. We're 384 back. He's going to run top 10 a lot. He's going to be tough with only 10 to go after this. Biffle's good. He's got 3 wins, 18 top 10s, 12 top 5s with an average finish of an 8.3.
All right, buddy, want to go when you get
So
back around here?
he could be tough. He's running 4th right now. Kyle Busch, 18 top 10s, 9 top 5s, 3 wins, average finish of 10. Ours is 12. Wow, we have 7 wins. Yeah, we're on a 4-win race streak right now. I just remembered. Started back at Gateway, IRP. Oh man, what's the next place? Gateway, IRP. I know we just won at Watkins Glen. That was tasty. But I forget where we won in between. I'm really trying to rack my brain here. I can't think of it. But anyway, let's focus up for a second here. We're going green. This time by Dario Franchitti's out, Eric McClure, and Kevin LePage. So Edwards is going to restart 30th. If we could pass one guy in the points this week, that'd be a big thing. I feel like that would probably be easiest one to pick off would be Kevin Harvick. He's in 6th. We're 63 behind him. So as of now, I don't foresee that being the current situation. But Reagan's right behind him too in 7th. So maybe they'll get a little racy and knock each other out. It'd be great if they did that with Biffle and Busch.
All right, buddy, coming to the green here.
And then Edwards to taking out. Ooh,
Pace car's gone.
that'd be awesome.
You ready?
Getting ready for the green.
Green flag.
Green is out. We are back to racing here at Michigan. Yeah, this season. Oh God! Anytime something happens, I never been more eager to look at the standings and hope for a certain driver to be in it than I am this season in the nationwide. That was a great exit off of 2. I had to lift a little bit. Yeah, I'm just curious where everybody's running all the time in this series. I feel like more so than the other ones, just because this point battle, you know, there's no chase, so it's all about consistency through the year. I'm gonna have to block Kyle. I don't want to give up the lead, but Wimmer's the less of the 2 evils. Wow, we're really scorching down here. 198. I'm always better than the AI here in turns 1 and 2. I feel like 3 and 4 though, garbage. Yeah, we pulled out to a half second there. They're just going to catch me on in turns 3 and 4 though, I feel like. Well, if they don't though, that's weird. I want to catch back up. Okay, yeah, here they come. I want to win this championship, don't get me wrong, but you know, we have the difficulty bumped up because we wanted to make it challenges still. I don't want to be handing myself this win. If I'm going to win 5 in a row, damn it, I'm going to earn it. And right now, it's not really playing out that way. Well, they're only 4/10 this time down the back straightaway, so yeah, we'll see what happens. This could be a very boring afternoon, though, if we just go checker to checker without any challenge. I'm hoping it has some challenge. Jeez. The Biff's right up here. He is one of our threats for the championship this season. But yeah, I mean, Michigan's always been a very draft-heavy track in the past. So this is where... Oh, I missed a line there, but that's all right. It's Michigan. You can run the high line; it don't really matter. this is where Papyrus tracks have really kind of shown in the past to be better in some aspects, just because it's, you know, it's the same thing every single time. You know how to set your settings and everything like that. Whereas with these, you know, user-made tracks, while beautiful and outstanding as they are, sometimes you get one where it just doesn't really line up with the way you're used to setting your races up, and you either get dumped or you dump on the field. And currently we're doing the dump in. Yeah, Biffle and I have pulled out, so we're kind of two-car tandem in this thing. He's 2/10 behind me, so we still have some draft effect from him, so that's good. At least, you know, we're not running away from the pack, because that would just be... This is just really... Ugh. I feel like this is taken away from some of the immersion of what we're trying to do here, but... You know, I'm not, you know, trying to make this any easier. Like, that's what it feels like I'm trying to do, or how it looks. Because we've gotten hot. Edwards is having garbage runs. And here we are, pulling away from the field where draft is pretty heavy and, like, pretty important. And we're just driving off. So, yeah, it's, I mean, the CTS physics and the Cup physics are different than the GNS physics, and we've had a lot of spread out racing this season, so, you know, we just might have the setup dialed in, too. I mean, I don't know. But don't kick a gift horse in the mouth is what they say, so I guess, I mean, we've run, like I've said before, we've run 98 to 100 on average all season. We're running 100% this time. It's not like we changed anything. We just have a fast car, and I don't, you know, maybe y'all will agree with me. I don't think we should also punish ourselves just because we have a fast car at a track, you know, where we have the difficulty up. Let's see. Let's get a rundown real quick here. Carl Edwards hasn't gotten out of 27th. Fantastic. Biffle's 2nd. Reagan 4th, Busch 5th, Boyer 6th, Kevin Harvick 10th. Ugh. Alright, so Carl Edwards, it's really not going to really even matter too much about worrying about Carl pretty soon. I feel like he's going to become pretty irrelevant. Whoa, a little loose there. Yeah, I feel like, so here's a thought. In the Cup Series, Robbie Gordon, Travis Quap, wow, we are really pulling away from Biffle now. This is just oddly not satisfying, but we're going to just do a lot of speed shots, I feel like. But, yeah, so Biffle, or Robbie Gordon and Travis Quapple, they were running pretty strong in the early part of the Cup season, as some of you might remember from a few months ago. Edwards and Reagan have been really dominant. I mean, really dominant. They've been like Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, 1998 dominant. And yeah, I mean, they have 8 wins amongst them. I mean, we have 7, so yeah, by ourselves. But you know, they've just been a killer duo. Edwards clearly has hit a slump. 4 terrible races, on pace for a 5th bad race. So, a second and a half now. Wow. I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact that we're pulling away. Like, there's a massive gap between Biffle and Kyle. I don't know. But I just don't know how to feel about this right now. Like I said, part of me is like, let's restart it. We'll set the lineup the same. Nothing will change. But let's up the difficulty. But the other part of me is like, why am I not allowed to win? And, you know, we're not breaking any of our own rules or anything like that. Like, we've been keeping it consistent. 98 to 100. And, you know, just because we have a good car and a good race doesn't mean we should punish ourselves. I keep having to tell myself this. I know I've already said it, but I'm just reminding myself. Oh wow, Morgan Shepherd's in 7th. Something came to life in Morgan, apparently. Good lord. He's really sprung to life as of late. He's got 2 top 10s, top 5 on the season. Maybe he can do us a favor and get past Boyer. Give us another spot to gain some points on him. But, yeah. I don't remember where I was exactly going before I noticed that. We're going to just go to the outside here of Mike Wallace.
Inside. Clear all around, all clear.
The car handles perfect. I mean, I've never had a car as well handling as this car at Michigan. Hell, this might be the best handling car we've had all season. At any track. This thing's on a rail. Like, it doesn't, I mean, on the restart, obviously, it's got a little squirreliness to it, and if I push it a little too hard like I just did there, it's going to push up. But aside from that, when I'm hitting my marks, this thing feels perfect. So, I mean, it's, like I said, it's that fine line of, what do I do? But, oh wait, Kyle Busch won like 10 races in the Nationwide Series, so winning 8 as a Cup season regular doesn't really sound all too far-fetched. We're going to go high on Brad. Almost instantly regretted that decision as soon as I saw the safer barrier there. Yeah, we're 3.5, then Wimmers, about 3 behind Biffle. Yeah, we're going to blow through this race fast, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take this moment, I guess, to we can take this time to really just kind of dive into what we got going now. I believe we're going on to what, race 16 in the Craftsman Truck Series. So we're in the, you know, the final 10 window. After this, we'll be in the final 10 window. Cup Series, we still got a little bit to go. We got Bristol, Cali, and Richmond, I believe, left on the circuit before we hit, you know, New Hampshire for the start of the chase. And then, yeah, it's gonna be, I'm really, truthfully, I'm a little bit, you know, nervous about the Cup Series once I think we hit the chase. Just because in the past we haven't fared very well in the chase. We always hit a slump right around Talladega. And we just got wicked loose. Talladega, Atlanta, and Texas always kill our chase hopes. Almost every year I feel like it's something with those 3 tracks. And this season, Atlanta we ran pretty good. I can't remember the Cup race though. We didn't win at Atlanta, I know that. Texas was a wreckfest, I believe. Talladega, who could forget that? The wheel fell off the damn car. So there's reason for some concern, I feel like, but also we know where a lot of our weaknesses are, and also that there's commentary now to these videos, so I can go back and listen to what I'm talking about and get a little bit more, even more information on how the car was driving, what was happening, how they were reacting, stuff like that, so I can try to get a little bit, you know, of a better feel of what I'm going to need to do, kind of doing your homework type of deal. So it might sound crazy to do that for a video game, but it's more than a game at this point. It's a series that I'm trying to, you know, I've had some encouragement on here, you know, from the 07 season. People wanted to see me win the championship, and truth be told, I would like to finally just win the damn thing myself. But the Cup Series has unfortunately eluded us for the past 7 seasons. Hopefully season 8 we can do it. Gonna go to the outside here at David Stremme.
Clear all around, all clear.
I gave it a little bit more gas than I needed to, but I wanted to make sure we cleared him And then I knew I was going to kind of push out towards the wall, but I knew I could also just let off a little bit and we'd be fine. Coming up to Kenny Wallace. Yeah, Carl Edwards actually lost a spot. He's pretty much going to be irrelevant, I think, this last chunk of races. He's hitting the slump at the wrong time. Harvick, though, he's moved up to 7th. So Biffle, Busch, Boyer, Reagan, and Harvick. Oh, brother. 5 of the top 6 that we have to pass are all within the top 7. So, when I say we're going to have a dogfight on our hands, yeah, it's going to be a dogfight all the way through Homestead. Looks like we are going to lead this thing flag to flag. Yeah, we got a 7-second lead over Biffle. He's got a 6-second lead over Kyle. And we got wrecked cars all throughout the field here in the back, so
Clear all around, all clear.
I really would love to know what was going through Carl Edwards' mind that he'd pit. Because we can make it perfectly easily on fuel. It's very interesting. He's only 15 seconds up the road, actually. We could possibly, nah, we're not going to have time to lap him with only 14 to go, but I remember joking about, you know, winning a championship in all 3 series. And then I remembered as the season kind of progressed, it was looking more like, hey, maybe we can win the trucks in the Cup Series, but each week, or each race, I should say, it's looking more and more like we have a shot at potentially winning it all. And then, you know, thinking about maybe making a custom banner or something like that and see if anybody wants one or whatever. Like, I can envision what that banner could possibly look like, especially if we can go 1-2 in the trucks. Man, that'd be like the dream season. RFI Racing takes the championship, and where they have 2 cars, the runner-up. It's like the perfect season. That'd be something. Man, that really would be something. I know we didn't, when we ran all 3 series in 01, we won the Busch Series Championship, came in 5th in the Truck Series Championship, I believe, and we finished 9th in the Cup Series, so it was a good season for the team, but far from the perfect season. This year we have a shot at a perfect season, and that's not even what I thought was possible like 5 races ago, literally 5 races ago in the nationwide. Gonna just draft up here on Stanton. Hello, Stanton. Have a good night, buddy. Catch you later. Really gonna try to pass me? There you go. Montreal. Gateway, IRP, Montreal, Watkins Glen. Those were the tracks. I was just trying to think, I'm like, man, I feel like it was a road course. And then I'm like, where did we go for road courses? Mexico, Montreal, Montreal. And then I'm like, oh, that's right. Yeah, that was the, we're gonna just zip to the outside here, because I think Sauter's gonna try to go under Junior. Bobby Hamilton Jr., not Junior Junior.
Clear all around, all clear.
Are they even lapping cars back there? Yeah, Biffle is. Man, we're back to Mike Wallace. Wow, he's slow.
Clear all around, all clear.
Have we already hit the 10 to go mark? Yeah, we have. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're just flying through this one, man. These are my favorite types of races, though, as well, because piece of cake to edit. And with the field so spread out, it'll make those little speed shots and whatnot that we put in. They were actually inspired by AC Racing, Adam Caldwell's channel. Yeah, I don't know. Well, when this releases, I have no idea what he's going to be doing with his channel. I know he runs the fantasy driver series, where people can sign up and win money. And Randy Savage actually just got a win a little bit ago, so he's one of our drivers. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and John Denver. So it's pretty cool seeing that all put together. But he does speed shots, and it kind of inspired me to try some of my own. Make use of the free cam more than just in montages and the rec series. Man, Reagan's in third. This will be our 10th top 5. Also our 8th win. Which means we've won a third of the races. Reagan and Edwards have won a third of the races, and then the rest is all distributed between the rest of the guys in the top 5. It's 2, 6, 3, 2, 3, 7. Bobby Labonte with 1. And that's it. Not a wide variety of winners in this series this season. Who is right in front of us? Wallace and Kozlowski. Edwards is only 7 seconds up the road. We actually might catch him. If we do catch him, everybody's got a point and laugh. Actually, don't do that, because that'll probably jinx us. He just comes into this race only 72 back. That could have been Harry.
Still there. Clear, clear.
I'm hoping to see him fall out of the top 3, because that means that we are definitely gaining a lot more momentum on him. And then we just gotta, you know, one of the giants has fallen, so to speak. The other one's good. And I also think there's just still that internal beef with him that
5 laps left.
I haven't been able to let go. Like, he's not even the point leader, but I'm still obsessed with knowing where he's at and watching him fail because of just early on incidents where he turned us at Bristol. That could have been, you know, a big, big thing, and turned us at Bristol in the Cup Series. And, you know, we hit him at Martinsville and Sonoma. He cut off the nose on our car at Chicago. I feel like there was another incident I'm thinking of. I can't remember. But I know we've gotten racy with each other a couple times this season outside of there. I know we took on all of Roush Racing at Phoenix. Hell, that's the title of the race, Roush Racing versus RFI. I believe next on the circuit, a little late in the race to be doing it, but we'll put it up. Note to self, lap 37. I believe the next race on the circuit, though, is Bristol. And that's going to be Bristol Pandemonia. We got Bristol trucks on Monday, Nationwide Bristol Wednesday, and Cup Series Cup Series Bristol on Friday. So that'll be fun. A lot of Bristol night racing. Had to let off a little bit extra there.
Still there.
Started to get a little bit loose after having to let out a lot to try to figure out where Leffler was going.
Yellow's out. Your
What?
closed at this time. The road's closed at this time. Right here in front.
We literally get a caution with 2 to go.
Yellow's out. 39.
So we just solidified
Start right behind the pace car.
victory number 8. Holy crap. That's a lot of skid marks. Holy crap, we just won 5 in a row. Caution number 2, we're going to ride on board with Clint Boyer. He's battling with David Reagan and Scott Wimmer up here. And they're going to go in 3 wide here into turn 1. And Whoa. I think he just blew up. We're gonna have to go out of car for this one. Just watching from the TV1 cam, he just blows up or something happens. And he gets turned, and then just cars start piling up into him. I mean, this wasn't that bad of a crash, but it's the fact that it was Clint Boyer. Man, he almost got two more of the point leaders what we needed out. But that's a big, big, big help to our championship bid. So let's go down and not to the green, to the checkered, I guess. Hold the phone for 1 second. Y'all see who I'm passing right now? Clint Boyer. What? Kyle Busch dropped back. Kevin Harvick dropped. Oh my gosh.
Open.
I'm speechless right now. How does this keep happening? I'm not saying that in a bad way either. How does all this keep happening?
1, 13, 2, 5.
Clint Boyer's 31st. Kevin Harvick fell to 19th. That's 2 of the next 3 drivers we gotta beat. Where's Kyle? Kyle is back in 9th. That doesn't help us a ton, but it helps. Biffle and Reagan, they were, you know, I would say Biffle's another member of like the big 3 we have going this season with Edwards and Reagan. But Carl's gonna finish 24th, so Clint Boyer's in 31st. What? And Harvick dropped. Oh my gosh. I know we don't normally show all these caution laps, but bringing you on board for some of the just the raw emotions that I'm feeling kind of at this moment. What the heck is going on behind me? Is that Reagan? No. I got really excited that we got an even bigger bonus and Reagan was blowing up behind me, but it's not. It's Steve Wallace. Yeah, we're gonna come up turn 4, and in the final 2 laps, it's beginning to feel like this is fate. Like, seriously, we're winning relatively easily this week. Nothing like Watkins Glen, but just short of the finish. 2 of the guys who are within the next 3 spots ahead of us have bad finishes. Michigan win, man. Number 5 in a row, number 8 on the season. Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. This is setting up for a hell of a rundown at Homestead. It's gonna be crazy. I hope y'all are enjoying it thus far and can stick with me through this wild ride of a season. We're gonna get the win. Greg Biffle 2nd, David Reagan, Scott Wimmer, DJ Kennington, Casey Kane, Mike Potter, Bobby Labonte, Kyle Busch, and Brad Baker make up the top 10. Notable names, we have Kevin Harvick 19th, Carl Edwards 24th, and Clint Boyer 34th. Crazy way to end this race. So that'll do it. We're going to come back here for the Cup Series, and then it's off to Bristol for a all-week long event. So thanks for supporting the channel, showing the love by supporting, you know, through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And hope you all have a good rest of your day, and until next time, have a good one.